And my live's back again, recording a transmission. This one feels quite profound. This is always for our highest and best good and the highest good of all, through Mother, Father, God Divine. I am here to be a messenger, a clear vessel, a clear channel to deliver these messages to you. The last couple of days feels like I posted something about it yesterday where it feels like my heart is just bigger than my body, and we're kind of getting used to that space, to be honest. And let's see what comes through. If you are open to receive these divine messages and you would like the reconfiguration to take place within your vessel, all you need to say is yes. You can listen and still say no. You have that right. And listen to see if it is something that feels right for you. We are really, really, really in these times practicing discernment of what feels right, what feels off. And I do understand that where I am in the playing field is kind of nerve-wracking for people, or it is a little fearful, because what I'm seeing being played out is how many people are afraid of their power. They're afraid of their truth. And so, but still use discernment. This is always for our highest and best good and the highest good of all. I also feel led to say you don't need me, you need you. You need to listen, that's all. We just get better and practice more listening, intimate listening. As you see so many truths being revealed at these times, the devastation and disbelief, the words that could be used, and the reality of a false sense of truth, a facade, an illusion that you have been blindly following, that has been pulling individuals further and further away from their soul's truth, their soul's recognition, their soul's joy. We would like to give some examples of what may feel good to do in this time. If you remember what brings you joy, remember what lights your soul on fire. Remember what it feels like to be alive, and then start doing that. That is it. It really is that simple. However, as you see, the constructs of the old world has led us so far down a path that we have a hard time making time for what matters in our life. We put our lives on hold time and time again for a system that has us enslaved and not for our greater good, not for our freedom, not for our enlivenment. We know this is a hard truth. But as soon as you see everything can change, you begin making choices that fill your soul. You begin making choices that light you up inside. You begin choosing relationships that make you feel beautiful and lovely. You begin taking better, true care of yourself. Care, nurturing on all playing fields, the mind, the body, and the spirit. And when those three are combined, you have one. That is where we are. We have united. We have connected. We are here guiding. For a remembrance, a revelation of who we are and who God designed us to be. You see, the constant sickness, the constant working, the constant worrying, the constant fear, the constant cycles of suffering was a system. We would like to add, forgive us all, for we know not what we do, but these entities, if you will, and by that we mean the energy of, it is a playing field. And once you live in a playing field, you might recall that when you have lived in a place for so long, it gets comfortable, even though you are highly uncomfortable. It even can become toxic, but because you are so far in, it is hard to even take baby steps to get out. We would offer the question, who would I be if I chose freedom? What would my life look like? And then allow yourself to daydream or journal for a moment. We have existed in a system that discourages the feminine voice, that discourages speaking our truth, that discourages and silences those standing in truth and love. And then when they do, the system even then puts seeds of turmoil and separation and hate in the mind of even more separation. You see, this story has happened before. Yeshua and Mary Magdalene. It has happened before that as well. These are cycles. However, now that cycle has ended, it is no more. And the reconciliation, the revelation is taking place so that all souls roaming this earth remember the truth. And if you have not begun the work, the truth will be painful. We cannot lie. And if you continue avoiding, you are only keeping yourself from your happiness, your joy, your freedom, your prosperity, your abundance, your dream life come true. The existence of communities of highly skilled, highly trained, highly intelligent, genius minds, where we all come together and share our gifts with one another without fear, without worry. I would like to speak in this moment. There are so many people that I have talked to that have beautiful, beautiful divine gifts, and they say we've never been able to talk about them. We're afraid. We are afraid to talk about them because of the system that was put in place. I'm honored to be a space, a safe haven for us to talk about that. And we would like to even point out even further, wider, more connected, if you will, that even the souls that have been playing these roles need love. You see, once you start a path of manipulation and control, of greed, of judgment, of self-righteousness, it can get addicting. And if, as we see, the stones continue to be cast without individuals taking responsibility, then we know how that plays out. We are giving another storyline to choose. Choosing to go within and realize that at some point in our lives, we have all acted out of ill will. We have all acted out of disharmony and disservice. We have all done things. And if you go within and reconcile and forgive yourself, you see the world as beauty and love. You see, it is not up to us to judge those who have wronged. That is for the divine will of God to decide. And believe us when we say, when everybody wakes up to their truth, the hell that exists in their mind is enough. What you walk through, your pain and suffering, your fear of judgment, your fear of guilt, your fear of worry is enough. We have all had enough. You see, the old system would like to keep it dead man walking. And by dead, we mean your soul is not alive and well within you. Your spirit is not alive and well within you. The spirit of the divine. And the new that is everywhere within and all around leaves us no choice but to face our truth. Excuse me. And we land on truth. A path that each individual soul walks. And if you are so lucky, which is a term, blessed, we would say, you find someone that has walked their path and is willing to walk with you. And we don't mean as if they will never leave your side, but we do mean that they will instill confidence in you. They will instill bravery in you. They will instill courage in you. And when you perceive the fall, they will remind you how brave you are, how resilient you are, how you have endured everything to this now moment that you have ever gone through, and the emotional turmoil, however, it doesn't need to be. But you do and must learn how to clear, allow it to move, allow it to exit with surrender and with ease, with grace. Maybe you are choosing to hold on to a certain emotion for a little while longer. Maybe it feels like a safety net. But we would like to remind you that as you release and release and release, you are lighter and lighter and lighter. You exist in the higher realms. You exist in the heavenly realms. So what are you waiting for? We would like to end with a short meditation. And in this space, we would ask for you to take several deep breaths. We clear the air. In this now moment, all lower energies, we ask for you to step aside. Only the divine light and pure presence is welcome. We would like for you to see roots grow from your seat bones, your feet into the core of Mother Gaia. Watch them as they move lower and lower and lower. And when they finally get to the core, the center of the earth, they take hold. It is a beautiful white crystalline core, and your roots hold it like the ball that we all used to play with at the stores, where you would put your hands on it and all of the electricity would come to your hands. That is the image. And as you see this, you feel a surge coming up into your body. This is divine motherly love. This is tender loving care. This is being held. This is being nourished. This is being cared for with the sweetest, most tender loving touch. And you feel it coming into your body. Anchoring into your heart space. And then, once you feel this take hold, we would now like for the flower of your heart to open. You must give it permission. We are safe. And as you see the leaves, the branches of your soul's recognition growing higher and higher and higher to the heavens, to our central sun, to our galactics. And as you see this golden beam of beautiful radiant light, you see your flowers, your limbs, your leaves take hold, and you see the electricity now coming down, flowing down into your body as you breathe, releasing all that no longer serves. And if this is too much for you, you can kindly ask that the feeling be turned down a little. You do have that power. You know that your soul will only give you what you are ready and willing to receive. And as you see this beautiful energy coming into your divine vessel, into your sanctuary, into your temple, we would like for you to envision it anchoring into your heart. And as you see the golden threads of light and the white crystalline threads of light start intertwining in your heart space, you see the blast of the rainbow light spectrum of light coming out of your heart in a horizontal manner, extending out along the playing fields of the horizon. The rainbow spectrum of light, there is no separation. And as you see your body, the cross, you know this is your rebirth. This is the divine remembrance. Your divine gifts being activated as we speak. Your purity, your safety, your protection, your divine inheritance, your abundance and prosperity, your sovereignty, your authority, the divine will of God, the mother and the father, creating the beautiful child with gifts that this earthly realm will be delighted to experience. Breathe this in. Breathe it in. Release what no longer serves. We would like to remind you that you can keep this field open for as long as you would like. And then when you are ready, it will be closed out. If you feel you need extra protection, we ask that you call in extra protection from your angels. They are there. They are always there. As we see the sun within us radiating out, it is as if you cannot see our bodies because you can only see the light. The light warriors, the lighthouses, here on this earth to be of service. The bridge. We love you all. And so it is done, it is done, it is done. We give thanks. I just so happened to wear my shirt. We get it because we did it. It's within you. It always has been. Gratitude and blessings. And it's the sun. Wow. It's quite beautiful. We're quite beautiful. And I think I am going to end it there. If you would like to support, it would be greatly appreciated as we deliver these messages for living in service to humanity. And your support helps us continue delivering these messages. I will leave the links below. You can also visit my website, withinbyjen.com, to see other services and offerings. I offer one-on-one, Zoom, or in person. I also offer group Zoom or in person if you are local. All you need to do is fill out the contact information. There is a place there where you can write what you are interested in. I will send you a payment link. You can pay and we can set something up. If you would like to purchase my artwork, The Living Water is behind us. I have many, many others. They are on my website. I have more that I have not loaded, but if you have questions, please feel free to reach out. You can also support if any of my merchandise I'm typically wearing in most of my videos, some of the inspirational sweatshirts and t-shirts, my Within hats, to support. It would be greatly appreciated. And on my book, I have an ebook, but I also have a hard copy. Do I have one close? Do I have one handy? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Oh, hold on, I do. Here it is. Woo. And funny enough, this was my old logo that we have evolved into, without the W, the heart center wide open, and the I am presence, which my logo is I am, and it is mirrored left to right, top to bottom. The diamond in the center is us, our radiance. And the book, it's within you. Inside every human, there is an infinite traveler, the soul that longs to be set free. It was it was my love letters to myself when I began writing, even though I didn't realize it. So if you have been inspired or feeling the nudge to start writing, please do so. It's worth it. Letting your soul speak, it guides. You're literally guiding yourself, knowing without knowing until you know. So yeah, it was a beautiful, beautiful blessing. And there are many more that keep flowing through, so I haven't stopped. But I will end it there. I'm Jennifer Renee. This is Within by Jen. It's within each and every one of us. It always has been. And I will see you all in the next video.